Hi guys, Joy the Hustler here, bringing you some new freelance opportunities. Again, I've talked to you in the past about Upwork. I've talked to you about All School. These are some past freelance opportunities. And now I want to share with you another great company called Belay. This is another freelance opportunity for those of you who are looking for some part-time work to do on the side, truly a side hustle, something you can add on to what you're already doing. Or if you're a stay-at-home mom and you just want to get your feet wet and keep your experience going, something to do on the side while you're at home, taking care of your kids, or a stay-at-home dad, don't want to assume there. So Belay is a virtual solutions company. They're founded by a husband and wife, and they were founded back in 2010. They're headquartered out of Atlanta. Their goal is to grant flexibility to workers through 100% remote opportunities. They constantly are looking for folks who are US based, who can work Monday through Friday US hours. As you know, on those of you who may already be doing some work on Upwork, you know that the competition there is global. You've got folks from all over competing, and therefore they bring down some of the rates, especially when it comes to like virtual assistant type jobs. You've got people from the Philippines, et cetera, doing work there. And so you've got to compete and bring down your rates pretty significantly. But with Belay, not so the case here. They are paying US based personnel, um, not completely top dollar, but decent enough for a side hustle that you would have to really commit very minimal time to for those of you who do virtual assistant work. So they've got positions as virtual assistants, executive assistants, bilingual English and Spanish assistants that they're looking for. They also do some work with bookkeeping. So I'm going to share with you two freelance opportunities with Belay, and let's get right into it. All right, so this is their virtual executive assistant position. As I mentioned, this is freelance. So it says here this is a 1099 contractor role. And all that means is that they will not deduct taxes from your money. They will pay you directly, and you're responsible for filing your own taxes quarterly or annually, and you are responsible for paying that directly to the IRS. They will not do that. So you're not an employee of Belay. You are a contractor, a freelance contractor. So you get paid exactly what the amount is per hour. Okay. So they are accepting applications for residents of all states in the US, except if you live in California, Montana, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. Sorry, folks. For those people who reside in those areas, those are the only places they will not accept applications. For everyone else in the U.S., in you can go ahead and apply if you're interested in this position. The virtual assistant pay range is $18 to $21 an hour. What I understand is that they're actually paying people $20 an hour for these type of positions. That's kind of like their mid spot there. On it says it's based on experience and skill set, but you really should always, for this type of position, ask for the top of the range there, which is 21. Let them negotiate, and if they negotiate down, worst case scenario, pay you at 20. But these positions, as I mentioned, they're part-time. It's not something where you have to work 40 hours a week unless if it's available and that's something that you want to do. There's something that you can really do on the side. You will be subject to a background check prior to an offer of employment or a contract being issued. So they're looking for people who are dedicated, proven professionals who bring experience and expertise to everyone they serve. What are you going to be doing? Your essential duties, you will be maintaining executive appointment calendars. So, as a virtual assistant, this is what they're looking for. There's so many executives and management type personnel all over right now. A lot of small business owners who are constantly looking for a virtual executive assistant or an executive assistant to help them do work virtually, just because, side hustles and the pandemic has opened up this opportunity majorly. They're looking for someone who can help them with managing their email, preparing presentations, spreadsheets, managing their social media platform, creating structure, workflow processes. This doesn't mean you're going to do all of this for one particular client. It may be some of it. You will also research technologies, make recommendations, uh, customer relationship management, that's CRM administration. So that's just a tool that they use to, enter customer type information in there. So you'll update that type of tool, do some light data entry, make travel arrangements for the VP, executive, whoever it may be that you will be assisting. Okay. So, such as booking flights, cars, hotel arrangements, any project assistance or coordination they need. They might want to have an event for the office, for their personnel all over. You would coordinate something like that. Assist with personal tasks as needed. So whatever it is that this particular executive work wise that they need, you would have to discuss that with them and make sure that it is something that you can do. Okay, so key qualifications. They said bachelor's degree and experience working remotely is preferred. Again, this is preferred. I'd say even if you have a high school diploma and you've got really good customer service, clerical, organized, administrative type of work you've done in your past, definitely go ahead and apply to Belay. They're looking for upbeat folks. They're looking for people who are US based, people who can speak in a way that they understand, someone who can serve executives and be available Monday through Friday during business hours and able to dedicate at least 15 hours a week to this type of work. So this is a great one with Belay. I would go ahead and just apply. This is their website right here, and I'll put it down in the description section of this video. All you want to do is, start your application right from this page. They will ask the question, if you live in the United States, you currently reside in the United States, your answer there should be yes. The second one, do you currently reside in any of these states? Remember, I mentioned that earlier. Your answer here should be no. And then select which best describes your gender, your race, et cetera, et cetera. And then go ahead and, follow the instructions and submit your application to them. So this is a good one. Definitely shoot for the $21 an hour. So let me show you a second one they have here. And they have a lot of these roles, by the way. This is not just one or two roles. This is just the position. They might have 10, 20, 30 of these types of positions that they're looking for people for. So this is a bookkeeper position. Again, this is paying $25 an hour in the US. This is a side hustle, something you can do on the side. 100% virtual. You don't have to go anywhere. Your job duties: pay client bills on a weekly basis, bank statement reconciliation, budget management, cash flow management, journal and data entry, coding, provide clients with weekly and monthly reports, weekly, monthly balance sheets, weekly, monthly P&L, budget versus actual. So, if you're a tax person, you've done bookkeeping in the past, or even if you have knowledge of this, if you do your own bookkeeping for like your own small business or anything like that, and this is something you want to take on, this is a good one. In terms of experience, they're looking for someone who has a bachelor's, preferred but not required. You see that? Preferred but not required. So if you have a bachelor's, that's a great plus. If you don't, it's, go ahead and put what you have, which is your high school diploma or GED or any kind of certifications that you may have, or even college work in business, accounting, finance, or any kind of training you've taken in this area, in this field of taxation. Put it on there: mathematics, business, accounting, finance, experience in accounting or bookkeeping. See, any payroll experience you've had, put that on your resume. In-depth understanding of QuickBooks, the desktop and online version. So if you've used QuickBooks, which is used for taxing and for your cash flow and maintaining your financials, this is the type of experience they're looking for the bookkeeper position, okay, at Belay. Again, this is freelance. It pays $25 an hour. And I just thought I'd share another freelance opportunity with you guys, because these are opportunities where you can just easily submit your qualifications to them. As work becomes available, they will be calling you, reaching out to you. And you can always add that on to any of your other side hustles that you're doing. And just make sure you're available. Your phone is on during business hours. You're there to pick up your phone and just be professional. It doesn't take a lot of time, and they will pay you according to the contracted hours. So you may not even have to do all the hours, from what I understand. I mean, they're still going to pay pay you the rate per hour that's contracted with you. Okay. All right, folks. Take care. Bye bye.